Hello everyone, this is a Greyshot 170 bringing you a new CH2 replay brought to you by, again, I think there's a couple familiar names you might be able to see on here, but it was sent to me by GTA, aka Napoleon Bonaparte. If you want to see me replay, you can do so via my Gmail or my Facebook. Just make sure you send me the your name, information about it, and of course the replay itself in the file, and I'll take a look at it. Anyway, if you're wondering, Greyshot, what map is this? This is a brand new 3v3 map that they added that I have yet... What the fuck? Already I broke the game. I feel like there could be an issue here. I have no idea how the fuck I'm out so far. But, you know, whatever. I guess they have to fix that later for a custom game. Is this over here? Nope, it's just over here. There's like a spot I can go to. Cool. I like the pier set. I wish you could battle. That would be cool if you could actually battle down here on the ice. I'm actually surprised they kind of cut that off. But anyway, it's a new 3v3/4v4 map that you can play with friends. Because the new patch came out, everybody. That's right. And before you say, Greyshot, what do you think? Well, I need more time. Right now, there are things I like and things I don't like. So I want more time. I will say I like all the new commanders. I really honestly do. But in any case, let's get over it. So we got Rampage, GTA, and Thandral. And they're pretty high rank, again, respectably. Versing, oh, you know this guy, Matthias, Jedor, and Wapaz. And I believe this is a 3v3 custom game. But since it's all them, I am like, cool. You know, try it out. We have Matthias deploying a military truck, which, oh boy. What the fuck did they do to that military truck? So, first of all, it doesn't look like this thing anymore. I think it looks a little different. Actually, it looks like a military vehicle, which is kind of cool. You can give it a Browning machine gun, 60 munitions. Let's see, you get an artillery barrage. That's kind of cool. I love the idea of the marked target. Not bad. Like, yeah, get close to it and do a marked target. That's a good idea. Looks like we got GTA coming in to do a flank on for Matthias, which is funny because for some reason showing red on there first. I don't know why. But anyway, the truck is apparently has no weapons, so Matthias is turned to just trying to run people over, which worked. Go Matthias. Let's see, you also get the reserve armor, so you get the Sherman 76mm tanks can be deployed from the battle and can be upgraded with dozer blades. Interesting. Really hope he deploys that. Anyway, if we're looking at the OKW, the first string armor doctrine is the one that also got changed with the Oboe Blitz truck, which is supposedly kind of okay at best. The incendiary munitions in the assault package is where it's at. And then also the flame hetzer got a nice little bonus. Let's see, what else we got here? Anything? I don't see anything change on those. And then, yeah, Luftwaffe ground forces, they boosted the flak emplacement. The Fallschirmjäger actually drops, doesn't deploy from buildings. And, yeah, the airborne assault also got changed. That's cool. Oh, here we go. That's how it looks. Now it's back to normal. They just removed the tarp on it. Sure, why not? Hopefully it's good now. Nice grenade. Can we get a good kill? Nah, not much. GTA moves too much. Thandral is kind of holding the north. I like the church area here. Good for MG location, trying to lock this area down. Flamethrower, where it's at, trying to burn them back. Unfortunately, the Thandral is taking some hits. But luckily he has more troops, so he can dig in a little longer. The British, unfortunately, pull him back. While they have the Universal Carrier, the problem is would be a Panzerfaust coming in. The one thing I will say as well, they did boost conscripts, so a lot of Soviet infantry is really good. But as you can see, we have 2 American and a British versing 2 OKW and a goddamn Wehrmacht. So I don't expect that to, you know, have any effect. But that being said, down south looks like we have some Grenadiers flanking some of the American riflemen down here. They're doing their best, but unfortunately with the MG and everything all around it, they're having some difficulties. Though it looks like the German counterattack from behind is kind of falling apart, while the looks like the Germans over here are also falling from flanking maneuvers. We'll see how well he does. Again, if he can try to get back here, he might be okay, but most likely the rifleman will keep right behind him, so he won't be able to place anytime soon. Once again, I feel like fighting on this like coastline would be really cool, and I'm actually really surprised that they don't allow that in some capacity. That's just me. Like, throw a point out there or something, just randomly, and I would love to fight on ice. But that's me. I know they fixed maps like Bridge of Winter and added a less of that vulnerability from ice, but I kind of like that. So let's see. In this 3v3, it was actually not a bad push by the American, though it looks like with German reinforcements coming in, they're gonna lock down this territory. Nice job grabbing the fuel, which looks like we have 3 stars in both fuels right there with munitions on either side. So it looks like on this map, it's kind of like, yeah, I'm trying to think of the name of Red Ball Express, where all the major points are along the mid-line, except for munitions, which is kind of good because you can at least upgrade your units. Alright, so it looks like we got another push. We have Matthias moving in with his car, trying to help out. He's flanking over here, which could be effective. Rifleman also coming in. Nice ambulance. Also, forward retreat points have been pretty much canceled out, so don't expect them to be any good. Along with the poor Kubel wagon. Don't expect the Kubel to be turning the tide anytime soon. Though I really hope that they changed the veterancy on it at least. And it looks like they kind of did, so we can vet up quicker. That was my major complaint. Well, with 2 kills and all that, hopefully they did. Now, unfortunately, it looks like with all these guys moving in, this truck is taking some damage. Like I said, we were on vet 1, so we got to step on it. Now they just need to pull back, get out, and heal the damn thing. Nice job killing the mortar. That should at least help out a little bit. Looks like we get some additional American reinforcements. Oh my god, they're all swarming in. And most likely they're going to try to swarm the south and try to take this entire place over. A lot of clutter right here and a lot of like weird lanes, which is very good for ambushes I'm seeing on this map. And then I'm assuming like a more wide open mid, yeah, with a cemetery it looks. And then up north, we got the church and along with some buildings for some more wide open but definitely heavier cover. So a nice variety, I would say, to this map. 4 Stern Pioneers being burned alive, and we have the Vickers machine gun to hold them back as well. Most likely, I don't see Nathaniel really pushing up. GTA, if you ever verse GTA, I swear to God, he always goes fortifications. That's like, so if you ever verse GTA, know he's going fortifications. That's like an easy thing for you. We have a, oh boy, a mortar half-track moving up. So that, I think that's different, I want to say. They no longer have the refit options, so yeah, they completely tore apart this one. Which is interesting. Again, I like, so far all the improvements to doctrines have been really good. So it's allowing those doctrines that people didn't really use, or commanders, whatever you would call them, to have some life. And that's something that I really do enjoy of Relic, and I'm glad they did. Though, that said, they did mess up my B4. And I have a game coming out soon to kind of highlight what the fuck they did, and actually kind of also figuring out how they did it. Because it's not just simply they made it worse. They made cheaper, a little bit more fuel, but they made the accuracy on it very weird. And where it's, you have to actually anticipate it going a little more forward than it typically shoots. Like I said, it's a bit off for the B4. But once again, just like a game where you get new controls, it takes a little while, but eventually you ace it. And then you believe in it, and you got it down. So let's see right now. Overall, I'm double checking population. It seems like the Allies are doing pretty well in the upper 40s, while the Axis are in probably the low 40s on average. Wow, they're being pushed back. We got some nice white phosphorus coming down from, oh, I don't know, this mortar half-track. So, good job there, part. Matthias giving him hell, pushing on forward. Well, they're not getting in that building anytime soon, and we have that AA gun down south, finding some leverage down here. Unfortunately, he's trying to lay some mines, which is not a bad idea. But, alas, with that MG right there, it's just not going to happen. Also, Minesweeper. So, who is this? Rampage? Yeah, Rampage. Very nice job with that. Also upgrading all your men with MG42s. So that should allow them to counteract a lot of the upgraded riflemen if Jedor or Matthias goes down that route. Though, once again, as well, nice medic. Because, again, you're healing your guys, making sure they're at top capacity to gain some more ground. And that should allow them to fight weaker infantry a lot better. We have another half-track up here. So a lot of the AA guns, kind of interesting, to say the least. But, again, they're good against suppressing infantry, so we'll see how well that goes. Looks like we have, I would say, a support gun opening fire. There we go. And you don't have anything, so you don't have the fire rounds. Are we going to get any fire rounds? No, it doesn't look like it. And at least right now. Bofer pushing them back. We have an AT gun as well. And the carrier with the flamethrower, which has only gotten 1 kill, but already vet 1. So, quite nice on that part. Holding the north and holding that star. They're going to try, my assumption would be to push for the fuel. But with all these guys here, that might be a little bit harder said, or done than, well, said. God, I'm messing up my words today. We'll see how long that lasts. See, I'm already doing it. I keep doing it. God damn it. Anyway, nice job healing. And the nice thing about the Americans, you can get out and heal, which allows for quick recovery times. So very nice on that part. Also, looks like they are taking the south. So right now, all the fuel is going to the Allies. And the fuel caps that they're pulling down, also very nice. Because again, that's allowing them to get that armor quickly. Munitions might not be helping to get those upgrades. But they have more than enough munitions to actually get said things. Which I'm actually surprised they are not. But yeah, these are now 250 by the way, so just a heads up. They are a little more expensive and a little bit more costly if you lose them, which I totally get, because some people just put them down because they're like, oh, 200 munitions, I don't care. Or 200 manpower, I don't care. Yeah, now it starts to add up. Also, Panzerfaust? Oh, there we go. We have one firing. Vet 2, though. Can he get back? Your rifleman pushing up, trying to stop him, but alas, there goes that half-track. Oh, god damn it. No, I'm sorry. The military truck, not half-track. Oh my god, those poor riflemen. Matthias, retreat! Where's that steward of yours? Oh, it's up north helping out. We have a Verkenwerfer as well. Oh boy, Matthias. Panzerfaust in here and the Verkenwerfer opening fire. Maybe get one more shot. Nope, hits the goddamn ground. So that steward's gonna get out just in time. So we got some losses on the Allied side, but that being said, it's not like the Axis are taking a lot of territory. Right now, they are putting down their half-tracks and whatnot, which is helpful. Again, you need to put down this Panzer headquarters in order to get a retreat point now. Same thing, again, with like a major and a medical. You have to make sure that you upgrade your buildings before you can get it done. Same thing with the British. That way, because there was an issue with forward retreat points about how that kind of would be OP and just have that in the beginning for quick deployment against other armies such as Wehrmacht and Soviets. But now they kind of even things out a little bit. So again, so far I'm hearing a lot of positive things about this patch. But again, I want to wait probably a little longer to see the long-term effects of this patch. Because again, you have to. You're not gonna get balance in one day, especially in a fighting game or something like a strategy game. You have to wait, see what the meta turns into, and wait for it to become overpowered. Nice shot, Ace. Nice shot on what? I don't know. I'm assuming a mortar maybe down here? You only got one kill. I have no idea what that nice shot was, but alright. That was almost a nice shot. Alright, so overall, looks like up north we have Nathaniel trying to push up. Most likely waiting for a large assault. But unfortunately, once again, with that Beaufort and everything right there, it's going to be very hard to do a major assault and actually hold that territory with the British so close. And so easily able to reinforce. Now, they do have a company command post going down. So again, for those who don't know, that's armor. They can deploy armor. Let's see, Nathaniel went special operations, so we probably won't be seeing any new OKW stuff. So, unfortunately, sorry about that. But at least we get to see the American version. Actually, maybe the British too. Do they have the new British one? I don't believe so. Okay. But anyway. Wait. No, this isn't it. Okay. But anyway, so the big thing that I kind of want to point out,
Your forces have constructed a company command post.
at least with this, is that while he is in place, with special operations, this should allow his infantry to get better, especially his almost done, which now I think it's what? No, that's 60? Wow, okay. That's cool. The other one's 80 now on munitions. So are you support gun spamming? Brian, just let me have it. Oh, he retreated after Matthias pushed him back. And I won't be a problem anymore. Again, hold the stars, you win the game. So, of course, GT is like, fuck no. Grenade pushing back the Grenadier squad. Fortunately, though, they're still in cover, so they can easily outshoot the lieutenant. Nice try, though. Nice try. Down south, looks like we have a pack along with another Grenadier squad holding that point. Not bad. Up north, they're trying to advance, but the mortar teams, along with the Universal Carrier, just burning them out. And yeah, even almost Sudan, how powerful those guys are, just can't really fight that flamethrower. It's just very, very, very difficult. Now, overall, with resources, let's double check over Allies and Axis. Allies have clear advantage. 39 to 25, 47 to 42. Alright? So at least with upgrading stuff, they have an advantage. Nice AT gun and for Campbell on each side. But that being said, with frontline troops, the British have it, so they're going to lock down this point. And with the mortar pit close by, that's going to be a big problem for artillery. That being said, support guns should be able to keep firing at least on this position. So we'll see if maybe that can hurt the flamethrower. Down south, looks like we have a Jagdpanzer of all things. Did they change the cost of that? Wow, 185 now for a Panther. Oh boy. And 140 for a Panzer IV. Oh boy. And then 135. And also now anti-aircraft mode, so you can actually tell it, hey, shoot upwards if there's a plane, which is kind of nice. So you can be like, hey, please shoot the infantry, not the random recon plane. That would be great. Infantry moving on up. That poor mortar's going to be obliterated by all that infantry. They do have an MG, don't get me wrong, but they're in the building, so they have a clear advantage with the heavy cover and just opening fire. You can activate armor-piercing rounds to gain a small advantage, but I think the bar is going to tear these guys apart before the MG can really do much. Yeah, so Rampage is going to fall back. GTA, though, giving it is all in mid, and he's putting down bunkers most likely for command post and mag post so he can keep his guys on the front line again, because we can see here with the American player, he's doing just that. He has his forward retreat point. Well, he should have it down. Oh, did he stop? Or did he say he can go? I don't think it's operating, so I think he may have told it he might be trying to move it. Oh, boy. Oh, he has a bunker going down that one. Or an MG bunker. And this one... No, MG? Really? You put two MG bunkers next to each other? Alright, that's an interesting move. Well, mortar fire just came down and screwed that over. One of them survived, but that being said, GTA doesn't exactly have a full frontline army. So, yeah, he's going to have to worry a little bit. Really surprised. Oh, here we go. So, oh, wow, I forgot to say their names. So, Jedor, so Wapa, Matthias, Jedor. There we go. You know, only 17 minutes late. How bad could that be? Anyway, Wapa, hello there. That was a Firefly. And he went with the Mobile Assault Regiment, which allow infiltration commandos. Pretty damn good. Can go toe-to with, like, Fallschirmjägers and whatnot. Especially close range. Holy God, do commandos do amazing. My captain. Oh, boy. Oh, you poor thing. You lost your captain. Oh, well. Wapa also has the ability for the Mattress, which is pretty damn powerful, killing blobs in other close-range fortifications. Like, oh, I don't know. Down here, this would be a perfect Mattress location. Which, again, at one point, I constantly called it a Mantis, because I thought that sounded a lot cooler than a goddamn mattress. Yeah, sure, sir, we're going to get the mattress in place to destroy our enemy. Alright. Wait, we're giving the enemy mattresses? Yes, sir. What? Wait, what? They're not, what, we just calling them sleep to death? It's like, no, we're gonna have fire rockets. Then why is it called a mattress? Anyway, looks like we have some light artillery coming down. I'm gonna make the assumption, hold on. Where are you? Maybe it was the Major that did that? Oh, here we go. So we got that tank. So what's this thing with the skirts I'm talking about? Can be upgraded with dozer blades. The fuck is a dozer blade? Radio net, okay. I still don't get an idea what the fucking dozer blade is. I don't see any upgrades, so, alright. Anyway, it looks like GTA is finally able to retake this point. He's putting down a flak emplacement, which could be very good at trying to hold this position. Again, it tears apart infantry now, so that could be something that's going to annoy the hell out of Matthias. Unfortunately, Matthias, though not out of the woods yet, managed to steal over Kenwerfer, so that should be able to hold back armor, at least in the sector. Down south, looks like, once again, combined assault managed to push back the American forces. So, yeah. Luckily, they have British support, and the British are holding the north, so they're not losing by too much. Though it is getting pretty damn close overall in points. Mortar fire coming down. They're getting in heavy cover to hold. The British upgraded with both men and better firepower, opening fire on those men. And these guys have clear advantage because they have Brens, and these poor suckers have really nothing long range. Now, that emplacement, and I kind of want to highlight to you how powerful this damn thing is. It is very easy to kill, and it looks like he's going to try to murder it with some artillery. Looks like we have the plane going down somewhere. So let's see. He doesn't have any of the upgrades, so just random artillery will come down this sector. Let's see how powerful it is. Most likely it won't be all that much. Or it probably won't hit it. Wow, yeah. It's hitting everywhere around it. You have some carrier pushing them back. Wow, can't get a lucky hit. Meanwhile, let's look at overall population. And yeah, the Allies are in the upper 60s. While the Axis are in the... well, not doing too bad, but yeah, they're in the 50s. They need to start getting some kills. Nice shot. Again, we have explosive shot of rounds to hurt the infantry, and looks like a nice minesweeper to make sure there's no tiller mines or whatnot. Kill the AT gun, and we have the armor now rolling on up, and looks like they're going to hammer the southern location. Now again, just to point something out, the M4A3... the M4A3 is the one that you can switch between explosive. This one is just your basic all around. This shoots normal gun, and that's all you get. So there's that. Wow, this thing is actually doing pretty damn well. And looks like the big armor charge down south could be a breaking point. I'm not seeing any armor down here, and actually overall, GTA has the only armor, well, close enough that could really engage these guys. If they push and take over the entire southern flank, I see a rout that could occur to force everyone in mid to fall back. Because if they come in with a flank, oh, like right now, that could be terrifying. Because you have all that armor surround that Jagdpanzer, it's screwed. Oh boy, Matthias may see it. Chum is in the water, and the Sharks are out to play. Nice job with the Stuart blocking its vision. And we have all the armor, every single one, going after the Jagdpanzer. Looks like we have something coming in. I don't know what it is. Looks like we have super close air support. Oh no, they're all together. Oh shoot, they're being hit. They are deploying smoke, trying to get out of there. Another Jagdpanzer coming in. That could be terrifying. They are dropping smoke so the thing can't see it. The Stuart could block vision again. It looks like they might lose one. Infantry coming in. Additional Sherman coming in as well. This one again is a more powerful one. We have a Panther now deployed. Airstrike still inbound. Managed to kill one of them. Airstrike with the Panther. Looks like this one might escape, but this one has damaged engine. And these guys are still falling back. All the infantry over here. Zeering artillery looks like it was also deployed by GTA, I assume? I assume that's Zeering artillery. No, it's not. Just super close air support. Okay. So yeah, the planes were able to scare them off. But overall, I have to say that kind of goes to the Allies because they gained the territory back. And as long as they can hold this point, I know they're taking it right now, but as long as they can hold it, they should be fine. AT gun opening fire, but bouncing off the front. This thing is still falling back. Good for them. And actually, the Germans are counterattacking pretty damn well. So, even with such a massive push, that assault for the Allies might have not been worth it. Though again, right now with population, remember they still have the armor. They're just decrewed. So even though the Allies just dropped a ton of in overall population, they're fine. And we can see here this guy's doing emergency repairs, so he can probably get back in and get the fuck out of there before the Panther spots it and then murders it in one shot. So pathfinding for the win, turning all the way. Are you serious right now? Why would you back up this way? Why would you go that way? Panther could get a kill shot. Nope. Matthias sees the... Yep, Matthias sees it, but unfortunately for them, Rampage is here with the Panzerfaust, stopping it. They did block its sight, which I think was the Stuart. And we have some smoke coming down. Excellent. Just some goddamn excellent play by Matthias, making sure he can get out. He's doing direct fire. He can't see it. So he's absolutely doing direct fire. Now, this could be a chance. If they blow its engine and use the AT grenades on this, that could be enough. We do have another Panther here, and most likely he won't engage because he doesn't want to fight the infantry. But man, oh man, is this a big close fight down south. No, the Axis are slowly winning. Up north, they are trying to push, but with the armor up here, while they have a centaur, so very nice, trying to push back that infantry. Most likely the Axis will be unable to really make a dent. I'm assuming also the AT gun. Yep, the AT gun's still here, so the Jagdpanzer also won't make a difference. And with the Bofor right there, yeah, it's just they're not going to push up all that well. Black emplacement with AT gun still there. So Rampage with the Blitzkrieg Doctrine, that's what he was able to call in the close air support. You also get a command tank that you can call in that really helps with defensive stats, and of course the recon and Panzer Tactician are great supportive abilities to keep your stuff safe or provide additional recon. Unfortunately, he did lose the Centaur, but I'm assuming, yep, there he goes. Jagdpanzer killed by an excellent Firefly rocket strike, and Firefly pulls out before taking any more hits, or any hits at all. So, let's see. Yeah, I see this guy falling back, actually. He's not going to be able to keep any sustained front. Down south, however, we have more fighting going on with a lot of infantry and armor. You can see here that command tank I was talking about earlier. They're trying to push, and push they are against the Allied forces. The thing about the down south is they are only versing American armor, which is a bonus because American armor doesn't have a lot of defense compared to a lot. But they did, with the new patch, they did apply some buffs to the Jackson and Shermans and whatnot. So we'll see if that has a long-term effect in keeping them alive and actually help turning the tide. But again, it'll be curious to see how that goes. Right now, Jedor is the person down, but he has a Pershing. He has at least frontline armor that can take some of the hits and dish out quite a lot, while Matthias, on the other hand, has a nice variety of armor. While, yes, they are the 76 variety and maybe not as strong as they could be, they're still pretty damn good tanks. Combine that with a Stuart, and you got yourself a good fighting force that could probably push these Panthers back. Actually, nice shot with the Pershing. Managing to do a ton on that Panther. One, probably 2 more shots, I would say. Yeah, probably 2 more, and that Panther would have died. So nice shots on with the Pershing, pushing them back. And it looks like Matthias could deploy another armor unit if he wanted to. Actually, I'm curious, how expensive is that? So Jackson's 400 and 140. So yeah, they buffed that, or at least made it more expensive. That one's the same. So where's this new vehicle? All right. There it is. So it's 380 and 135. All right. Like, I think a Jackson would probably be helpful, but that's just me. Or that, or maybe just another Sherman, if these both are supposed to fight armor. I'm not seeing a lot of great armor potential, so maybe a Jackson just in case would be good. Nice armor push by Matthias, just overwhelming the weak point, which is now the northern point. And beautiful mine right there. And yeah, that just fucked over Matthias's push. Again, people complain, oh, why you put mines there, Greyshot? It's in your own territory. No, for this exact moment. Unfortunately, the Firefly coming in with the AT gun, trying to help out, but unfortunately, oh wow, nice flying. But even with all that, alas, it's not enough. The building is behind cover. They probably won't charge, and the Firefly right there is going to prevent that. But yeah, those Panthers are going to retreat, and that's 2 really good units that Matthias just lost. That Stuart was providing a lot of support functionality for him, and of course the Sherman was an armor unit that he really couldn't afford at this point to lose. So right now we double check the Axis, and they're in the mid-70s, while the Allies are, I would say, at best in the upper 60s. Yeah, I would say at best. Oh boy. I mean, yeah, so the Axis can stay on the defensive. The one positive thing is, like I said, this guy's playing really aggressive on defense up here and seems to be shredding this poor Neanderthal, or whatever his name is. Neanderthal? God, oh my god, I am an idiot. Neanderthal. Wow, there's a brain fart for you. So, you know. Just god damn it. Just speak it out, Greyshot. You get it. Yes. You know, it's pretty late, me doing this replay, so I'm just going to blame it on that. Anyway, a lot of armor on standby, and looks like, yeah, they have more than enough to handle all of the Allied armor. Right now, they need to set an ambush, I can see, and yeah, they have some good infantry. That's some decent armor. But yeah, an ambush is something you need. They have a recon plane going out, which sucks because, again, now the allies can't hide their movements, and the Axis can anticipate or counterattack, depending on how they feel about their situation. And right now, I would say that they have advantage, though we still have double 76s, plus we have a Pershing still in the midst, up north. I mean, down south. So that could be a big problem for these Axis players. We do have a Command Panther up here, which is kind of funny, because the Command Panther, something to boost armor, is away from all their armor, so whatever. Centaur over here, which, again, if it gets in range of recon plane, will pretty much shoot down instantly. Nice job, at least suppressing and taking those guys out. Right now, the Axis, well, the Allies definitely need to capture a point. We'll see how well they do. They are pushing on these Volk squads, managing to get a kill. I'm making the assumption they will get a kill. If not, it would have been pretty annoying. All the armor seems to be pushing here. Yeah, the heavy cavalry and... Yep. I was trying to see if there's anything that the Allies could really use, and I don't really see like a special ability they could call in to really hurt them. Some nice long shots again, nice for Kenworth for just causing some havoc. AT grenade could be good. This flak emplacement, let's see if we can see it. Looks like we have some long-range artillery coming in. Doing some explosive damage, but not too much on the tanks. They are slowly pushing up. This tank was crippled, I'm assuming by an AT grenade or maybe detonating off a mine that was on their side. Down south, there's really nothing here except for a couple MGs. Maybe you're trying to clear that, I don't know. Pershing rolling on in, but there's too much armor. I'd be very worried if we try to really push up there. Plus, you still have two Panthers over here. So, yeah, unfortunately, I just don't think the Americans have the firepower. I highly, highly recommend a Jackson. And I feel like that would help you guys out with longer range. Because, again, the Jackson can it's a tank destroyer. It can snipe the Panthers. I already have some people complaining about how, with its buff, how good it is against Panthers. So, we'll see. And I feel like that would be something. I know you're relying a lot on those 76s, but sometimes, once again, sometimes a jack of all trades is not as good as a specialization. But anyway, down south looks like we have an MG trying to take the point next to a mine of some sorts. Is it there? Hold on. They see the mine. So yeah, it's a German mine. I'm assuming it's a Teller mine or something along those lines. Wow, nice kill with the mortar. LOL. Got him on the retreat. Big battle going on in mid. Looks like a lot of infantry along with the Sherman. Trying to capture this point. Is that a demo? No, it's a Browning. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately with the demo, I don't think you're going to see a lot more anti-personnel demos. Just anti-building. The reason I say that is simply because now any unit can see a demo from far away. So, most likely, unless they're an idiot, they're not going to walk right on it. Good Stuka knocking out the mortar. Matthias trying to take mid with everything he has, but there's a lot of armor moving up. Probably an AT gun. Oh, no, he does. He has a full goddamn line of AT guns. I think better position would be better. Like, if you move the AT gun here, and then maybe to keep the other one down here, that would be better. And if you're worried about it, move the Verkenwerfer up, because that way you don't have to worry about it. If I was, I mean, move it here, because that way you get this wide open territory. I know you have to worry about the infantry, but hey, you know, it could work. You do have a mattress. Wait, did it just stop firing after a few seconds? Also, now you just told them the mattress is here, so if they open fire on the mattress, they could possibly kill your guys over there. Mattress opening fire, but I think missing the mark a little bit. Just by a tad. Though, looks like we have some nice shots on that Panther. Unfortunately, the Panthers on the flank are hurting the tank and knock out the 76 while keeping this thing alive. Wow, 3 Panthers. Oh boy. We have 5 goddamn Panthers. Yeah, maybe a Jackson would be helpful. Go figure. Yeah, it looks like Matthias is like, fuck those 76s. I need to get a Jackson. My only concern would be making sure you have something in versus the infantry, but you still have a 76 plus a 3-star mortar half-track with 20 kills. So, wow, okay, 3 buildings also destroyed. Very nice. We also have a flank up north with the Pershing. This could be an issue because, yeah, I like how the bridge goes like, fuck you, I'm out. I'm not dealing with this. No way. Oh no.
Our armor rather badly.
Did you lose that universal carrier? Maybe they did. Oh, they did. It just blew up in a giant explosion. I missed. MG trying to place, but most likely they should be able to shred that MG. Oh, he's loading armor. Wait, is he loading armor piercing rounds? Well, if whatever he was reloading, it didn't work. At least they have the north. Mid is going to be a different story. Again, I feel like more AT guns would probably be more beneficial. And then down south, I feel like there's just too much infantry for you to really push up. Too many MGs and whatnot. Mid is where you want, because at least you can out-snipe the Panthers in open cover. Yeah, the command tank is a problem that you guys have to worry about, and you really don't have any direct strikes that you can really use. But if you use smoke correctly and everything, I feel like you can definitely allow your armor to have a better advantage, or at least allow them to not be sniped by goddamn Panthers if they try to charge you. Provide at least some cover to escape. Pershing moving on up. 7 kills. It's not too bad. Let's see. Only infantry, though. Knock out the Verken were first, so a lot of infantry moving up. They have a lot of bazookas. Again, one key issue would be the infantry, but so far it looks like they basically just have to worry about the armor. Can we actually... Well, okay, can we kill the bunker? Wow. Damn, nice shot somehow. The command... yeah, this command tank killed it, but whatever. Looks like with all the armor now focused in mid, Axis are falling back. Or no, apparently they're pushing forward, and we have a King Tiger now deployed. So we'll see how well that goes. Although GTA really not having a lot of infantry right now, so that could be a big issue. Rampage having a decent amount of infantry, but a lot of Panthers as well. Looks like we have another big push by Matthias down south, and that's kind of going to keep his forces separate from mid. And right now, mid has a ton of armor about to push. So we're going to see how well all this armor does against the American line. I'm assuming they should be fine. Though, if I was him, maybe... Oh, boy. When I'm thinking... Oh, okay. Wait, do you have explosives? Yeah, you do have explosives. So you have this guy over here. Although that Panther knows he's rushing in. But unfortunately, the Panther's like, oh shit, there's a Pershing. Plus you have the Firefly right here getting a nice flank, and the Mattress opening fire on it. It's great shots overall. Mattress still hitting it. That's hilarious. Down south, the push doesn't seem to be going well for Matthias. But a flank up here could be big. Because if you can neutralize some of this armor right here, even just picking them off with the Fireflies, that would be very helpful. Matthias, how are you doing, by the way, in terms of that Jackson? I'm actually very curious to see how the Jackson performs. Super Crusader support, though, hitting all this grouped up armor. Great plan. Bouncing off the shot. All right, cool. I think the Jackson opened. I think the Jackson shot bounced. All right. I think we have a plane crash somewhere. Oh, wow, in sync. But somehow both the bunker and the armor survive. Cool. That's why you have a Centaur, ladies and gentlemen, anti-air. Right now, it's still a pretty damn close game. Of course, the Axis have an advantage, but it's not like the Allies are down and out. They still have a decent army. If they can just get some kills on the Axis. Fortunately, the Axis just have such a huge army, they need to get kills. They need to start inflicting some damage. But unfortunately, with so much armor, and now a Pak-43, it's going to be extremely difficult. You can always hit with the Mattress or the British. Let me double check. Do you have the... Oh, you went Comet. Okay, never mind. I was going to say if you went the airburst shells, you could always have it target this, but apparently not. I mean, hell, if you had a building close by, you could deploy commandos to throw a bomb on it, but whatever. Super coming in. Looks like they managed to spot the ambulance and the Major, and alas, Matthias is going to retreat that. Just going to limit the amount of infantry you can deploy to the front line, which is not going to help. Jackson just being lit upon by all the goddamn Panthers. Verkenwerfer's still here. At 76 is trying. Nice smoke pulling them back. In mid, King Tiger taking some heat. Wow, bouncing the shot. Firefly pulling back. They just don't have enough damage to deal against the German armor. A lot of mattress firing. And rockets and whatnot, but just not enough damage. Here we go. Wow, wait, what? That Jackson did that much? That can't be right. Holy shit, that Jackson is not doing shit. Oh, there we go. There's a Firefly for the kill. 2 armor units down. We have a 3rd one down. Only 1 Panther going down. That's that's not a win. Definitely not a win. And right now they have no armor in mid, so I can see either side unarmored push going in and circling one entire armor group. And it looks like it's going to be the south. Though Matthias has armor and a bunch of infantry, so if they can get an AT grenade or something. Also, very surprised I don't see mines. You can see here that they have the ability to place mines. I would definitely do it. And you could be exactly like the guy up here. You place in a strategic spot where you know the enemy's going to rush in. Yes, he has a minesweeper back here, but it's not over here. If when they rushed in, it would have been effective. Nice shot with the bazookas. At least they're pushing them back. Looks like we have a... Yep, they're all falling back. And the Pak-43 was probably the thing up here that helped turn the tide. And, oh boy, managed to push the Centaur back. So yeah, I think the biggest problem right now is the fact that long-range artillery, the Allies just don't have that. And it looks like Matthias is trying to send all of his armor down south and hold up. But I just don't think it's going to work. I think these Panthers are going to own these 76s. Come on. Oh, did the Jackson get a decrease? It's not doing all that much. Armor-piercing rounds tearing apart the Sherman. Wow, it is actually tearing apart the Sherman. Look at that. It's actually doing some substantial damage. Nice shot, and I feel like... Okay, Mattress is coming in at least tearing that thing apart. That's positive. But yeah, overall, the German armor is just very hard to deal with, and it looks like the American forces just are just having trouble versing those Panthers. Which is sad. It's honestly sad. And this could be an issue with the patch. I'm not saying it's the patch's fault. I'm just saying that this could be an issue where mass Panther spam is a big issue for American players or American focus. But I also could say it just could be their tactics. Again, because the Germans were able to take out a lot of Allied armor through mines, through large support, and through vehicles that were able to boost their defensive stats or offensive stats or speed or whatever on the other side. Actually, does Neanderthal still have that? Yeah, he does. Hasn't got a kill or anything, but it's still there, and it's still providing some bonuses if they move into the area. Wow, 4-star pack. Okay, very nice. They still have, Allies still have a large army. I will not discount that. They still have a rather large army, and of course they still have the armor down here. So most likely Matthias is coming in for a big armor push. If they can just try to take out one Panther and just one overall barrage, and just kind of keep doing that, then maybe they'll have a chance. Kind of like what the Panthers have been doing against the Shermans. But that would also require his allies to have said armor as well, and I don't know if Jebdor is going to be able to keep his armor alive for that long. Suka moving in. Alright, 25 kills. I'm assuming they're hitting this area. Or at least try and knock out the AT guns. We're kind of grouped up. Also, I'm actually surprised that... Hold on. Do you have a 50 cal machine gun available? I think you do. I'm going to assume you do, because I thought you had it. Oh, this is so close. This is also something where it's just like, if you guys had a direct strike or something, that would have been extremely helpful. Nice shots with the Fireflies, doing an incredible amount of damage versing them. Missiles opening fire. Just one flank would do so much right now. Fireflies moving in, but once again, Pak-43 still there. Yeah. That was I had a feeling that was going to happen. And now a huge armor push up north. That poor damn Firefly. Yep. Just a giant blob of Panthers. Yeah, the Firefly, yes, had the advantage. But remember, guys, there's still the Pak-43 there. If you're worried and you want to double check to make sure it's like, hey, is it gone? Well, remember, your majors can call in recon and bet one. Oh, look, You get another one, I believe, right? Yeah. Increased weapon accuracy increases duration of recon flight. Alright, cool. So, the recon flight actually useful. Now, Matthias is trying to come in, but the Jacksons just aren't penetrating as much as I would like. They're bouncing off the front armor for increasing... Yeah. We have a flank up here, though. We might be able to lose some armor. But they're saying Jackson close range. Well, the command tank is definitely helping them, so if they can kill that thing, that'll be pretty damn helpful. Mattress opening fire in the south. Can the mattress at least kill something? Jackson trying to get one kill. Managed to kill the command tank, so that should make things a little easier. That being said, looks like this armor's still being torn apart. Did they move back down the... No, I think the Pack 43 died. Okay, cool. Yeah, it got decrewed. So overall, yes, they did lose a couple tanks, but overall, definitely the Axis still were able to pull most of them back. Where the Allies lost all their Jacksons. And once again, I don't think it's smart to rush in Jacksons point blank. That's not what they're for. It is stupid, however, with the Jacksons costing 400 manpower and, what was it, 135 fuel, was it? 140 fuel that they're not penetrating is really all that effectively. Finally get a nice shot on it. Activating that special arm piercing round. But yeah, so many Panthers, it's just very hard to counter-attack that. We have a Comet tank, but the problem with the Comet is, well, very simple. It's a Comet. It's good at all targets, but, well, it doesn't have the range or the firepower for Firefly bursting armor, but hey, it can hold back the infantry. At least that's positive. Wapa at least is somewhat holding the north, although we have this unit, which will probably retreat very soon. Oh, he's getting some more infantry. Okay. Wapa, if he can take the north, and as long as they can hold the south, it should be fine. Love this for Kenworth by Matthias. Still holding this point after all this time. They just send in a command tank because, again, it's better versing infantry to come help. I'm assuming they're going to rush in some armor. How good at Jackson to kind of push this thing back. Very surprised he doesn't try to move that. Aw, dang it. Took it out. There we go. Nice shot on the Panzer IV via the Jackson. Can we get one more hit? Oh, one more would have killed it. Infantry up north trying to take point, and the tanks are like, no. This isn't the south. We got this under lock and key. But they're trying. They're trying. And alas, that one unit, the one German unit, held that point just long enough for them to capture it. So nice job, Neanderthal. There, I said your name correctly. You're welcome. But yeah, that was a nice desperate attempt to try to take some points. But overall, German armor reigns supreme, and unfortunately, it's harder to fight those Panthers as the Americans. I know that for a fact, but yeah, it's tough, and unfortunately, Matthias and Judor just weren't able. And that's my problem, I guess. The British looks like we're able to hold their own, but overall, if you're gonna play COH2, I don't recommend to Americans. I really don't. Because in early game, they do fine. Late game versing Axis, especially like OKW, they typically get wrecked. Because OKW can bring out the Stuka and the King Tiger and the Panther. And fortunately, the Americans on base can't really compete with a lot of those weapons. So make sure, of course, you team up with a British or Soviet to kind of make up for those weak points. But yeah, so far it seems like the Americans might be slightly underpowered, because I'm like, Matthias isn't a bad player. He's pretty damn good. That being said, they did make some damn childish mistakes, like rushing in Jacksons, point blank on Panthers and stuff like that. Rampage got most damage and most kills. Good for him. On the Allied side, looks like we have Wapa, again, with most damage and most kills. With Matthias very close behind. Very close. Again, second here is about, what, 13,000? Sorry, GTA. But on the flip side, we check here and they're within like 1,400, 500. Yeah. So very nice job, guys. But wow, my God, look at those losses. Yeah, Jet Orb, maybe a little better. Maybe a little better, and that could have helped turn the tide. But that's it. I want to thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. This has been Greyshot117, and I'll see you all next time. Before this video ends, I want to give a special shout out to my Patreon supporters like Ace, Leo, Tim, Sean, Sejones, and Nick. Thank you guys so much for your awesome support, and I'll see you next time, guys.